Right, hello to everybody joining. I've got the live chat set to quite a quick speed if people want to chat amongst themselves. Obviously when I'm playing games on here I can't really do Q&As and respond to all the questions. So probably not a good idea to try and ask me questions and expect an answer while I'm streaming. So I'm just going to play a load of Call of Pripyat. Obviously if people in the chat are dickheads to each other then I'll block them. But otherwise it should be fine. So let's just check where I was. I might go to Zaton soon, do that Avenge Splinter quest. I'll get that reward first. Right, hello. Yep, lots of people tell me they're a big fan. It's up here and round, isn't it, to get out? Let's do that then. What, have they added another bit to Novichok's story? I know the other day they said there was like 2 Russian spies that did it. But as you know, I'm not really believing the official narrative with Novichok. Assume that it hasn't given notifications to many people because generally within a couple of minutes of starting a stream there's a lot more people saying hi. So that would be typical if YouTube's not giving out notifications. I really need to get this night vision upgraded to Gen 2. That's where I want to be going. No, it's vanilla. Probably the PBF, because the filters in that at least are going to last longer than M17 filters because they're bulkier. It's also an optical mask, so you can use binoculars or scopes with it. Yeah, that info in the description applies to my regular streams as well, and I'm just doing like the Q&A ones because otherwise people keep asking the same questions over and over and over. Let's go save those stalkers. I mean, they're all dead now. That should get some free equipment then. Yeah, although the amount of subs I've got this month slowed down quite a lot on last month compared to previous months. But like I said, I'm doing an actual job now as well as YouTube, so it's not too important for me if it slows down a bit on YouTube. It's quite nice having like two different things as a security net. Do you know about grabbing the other can? No. Helmet video about what though? Because that's the thing. I've already done like a video on my entire helmet collection again now. It's in the video title. I'm just doing a kitchen porter job, so it means lots of cleaning, but it's at the weekends, which is when I actually want to work. And like long hours, so it means that I do, you know, like work pretty much all the weekend and get decent money for it. And I don't have to go very far to work, which is nice as well.
Hello?
Okay, right, I want to sell that ammo. I want to sell a load of this because I really don't need that many rounds for this. That will do 180 plus what's in the gun. Sell a load of these grenades. Yeah, that will do.
See you.
If you get the riot visor for the Mark 6, it might be alright. I wouldn't really recommend the Mark 6 for actual ballistic protection, no.
So. Later.
You don't think so?
Hey, bro.
They have the artifact?
How?
Yeah, let's go to the other place. Yeah, I've already basically done a video about that. I'd suggest if you're suggesting videos to actually search for things first and not keep recommending
Stalker.
stuff.
How are
Otherwise
you?
you're basically just going to ask for stuff that I've most likely done due to how many videos I've done on this channel. I think I've done nearly 1,500 videos now, haven't I? Something like that. Probably did both, Mike, but yeah, Thursdays is a good day for me to stream, because I'm trying to stream now on days when I'm not doing an actual video. So really the better days for me to stream would be Thursday and then either Monday or Tuesday each week. Although I don't know if it sent the notifications out to a lot of people tonight, because I didn't get that many people say hello, you know, in a few minutes of starting the video.
How they all? Welcome. Pop in if you find any artifacts and see what we can do.
Come back at 3 AM. I've already said before, with GP5 gas masks, I'd recommend Polish FP5 filters because they fit and they're safe.
Huh?
But it depends if you can actually get hold of them easily enough.
Here's to
Right,
a
cool.
steady hand.
Technician needs more vodka, eh? I'll give it him in a second. I've got enough money that I should be able to do all these gun upgrades.
Here's to a good
I don't have a
day's work.
C50, so I can't tell you. I really like the CT12, but I don't have it, so... I haven't seen your video yet, Mike. I did see you posted one. Was it about the tactical pen? Because I think that came up when I was doing something, so I thought I'd watch it later, but I've not actually got round to looking at that yet. I'll have a look at yours a bit later, actually, probably when I finish the stream. Yeah, I don't have the tools to get him to do that bit. Is that all the upgrades I can get done on that? That's annoying. I need to find where those next lot of tools are, because that would be very handy to get the infrared scanner for that. Let's do another save game now. Alright, cool. I'll make sure I have a look at that, because I wouldn't mind a second tactical pen, to be honest, because I really like my first one. I don't know if I even have Siege still installed. I haven't played it in ages, so I won't be doing the Siege stream. I won't be streaming other games until I finish this either. Yeah, small box respirator was the British and American mask in World War One, because it just meant it had like a small filter, or well, it's a regular size filter really, canister filter. I'm near the Pripyat bit. I've not been rushing through the main quests, so I've not got to Pripyat yet, but obviously I could literally go and talk to Zulu, wherever it is at any point, and start that quest about getting the suit. No, because it's a, like, replica. It's... You don't suck, you know, like, replica things like that in horrible chemicals. Alright, cool, yeah, I'll definitely have a look. I'm pretty sure the GP7 filter has asbestos in, yeah, I would not personally wear it. I'll try and actually play the game in a minute. My phone's done that really irritating thing where it's turned the chat sideways. Tell you what, let me try sharing this stream, because I think there's a way of me doing that, isn't there? Share, create post, I'll put it on my actual YouTube homepage. Oh, it's not letting me. I just have to put a message, okay, I'll just put stream, post. Let's see if that does anything. The FM12 is still in use by a lot of nations, yeah. But Britain didn't buy it, that's why it's not the, you might want to look up your facts, Blue Blackness, because you're talking absolute crap at the moment. If you mean Britain, then no, Britain does not use the FM12. The police actually do use it. But the FM12 is used by a lot of nations, because lots of nations buy them from Avon and use them as their military's mask. I think lots of the European ones do. I'm not sure if Australia's moved past the S10 now to FM12s, but... Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, everybody click like on the stream, please, because that helps share it. Oh, because these upgraded my guns. That's better now I've got that rate of fire upgrade for this. I just used eBay. I'm trying to remember where the other place is for tools in Zaton. I'll have a quick look on my phone. Yeah, but that person didn't ask it in regards to the British Armed Forces. Britain never technically bought the FM12 anyway. They had the S10, then went straight to the GSR, and now they're having to get rid of the GSR. Supposedly the SAS have used the CT12, but there's not much factual information on that. Both the toolkits then, for the calibration ones, are in Pripyat. Well, it saves me looking around here for them there. I managed to close my stream chat window, so let me get that back open. Alright, I'm back again, being able to check the chat. They've done the C50, the M50, and the FM53, and I think maybe the FM54. You mean Roadside Picnic? Yeah, I've got Roadside Picnic. So I've got that quest, haven't I? Meet him at the bar in 3 AM. It's just wants the tools at the moment. I might as well go and check those stashes out. Oh, and it's done that bloody thing again on my phone where it rotates the screen because I've looked at the phone at a funny angle. Probably loners in proper Stalker because they're the actual... Hey, what's that option on the bloody phone? Auto rotate, yeah, have it set to portrait mode. That's what I want for reading the comments off of my phone. So it doesn't keep changing sideways when I put the phone down. Tell you what, I need to find the anomaly field where I can actually grab the anti-radiation artifacts. I think that claw anomaly down there has it, doesn't it? Let me run to that one then. I swear it's in the grav-based ones normally, isn't it? Or am I just going daft? I can't actually remember. I like the BEM 4GP, but a lot of people don't. I think they had a load of issues with them when they first went into service, and they cost too much to make. So then the Belgians just bought either S10s or FM12s or something to actually, you know, because it was cheaper to just bulk buy a mast and fix all the problems with those ones and put them back into mass production. But I've heard different people say different things about the BEM 4GP, but my one's absolutely fine. I've got no issue with it whatsoever. It's a cool mask as well because you can swivel that filter mount for it. Yeah, for those of you wondering, my stream finishes about 10 PM because I'll be doing it for about an hour. I'd always pick duty over freedom, although I like the freedom flectine uniforms more. But Freedom are kind of a completely disorganised faction in Stalker. Right, there's something. Stone flower. Right, I'll grab that. And there's another one up here somewhere. Ooh, that hurt. Is that actually up here or is it below? I'm guessing this one's in like one of those little caves where it's pretty inaccessible. I won't bother getting this one then. Right. There should be another one here I can grab. Take the anti-rads. Alright, cool, what did I get? Stone flower protects me from psychic stuff, adds radiation, pretty useless for me. Jellyfish, -2 radiation. See, that's the kind I want, but this suit doesn't support the things, does it? Because I want the artifacts that just remove radiation, so you don't actually need to keep taking anti-rads. If PMG's alright, PMG2 is better. I was already asked that earlier in the stream, Vanessa, and I said Soviet PBF, because it's got big filters. Old British military equipment prior to the 80s was very good. Modern British military equipment for the most part is completely awful. And a lot of it isn't even made in Britain anymore, we just buy stuff from whoever sells it cheapest. Oh look, some bandits. So he was laying a big cable, was he then, Mike? Let's go check that stash out over there. I'll check this anomaly while I'm here. Trying to work out if these are actually down here. Yeah, there's one. Soul. And there's the other one, how good they were all down here. Right, let's get out of there then. If I damage my armour too much, I don't know, that's pretty good. So what do all of these do? Soul, health restoration +2, radiation +2, that's pretty good. Stone blood, chemical protection +3, radiation. So jellyfish is the only really one of these I'm going to keep. Meat chunk, chem protection +6, radiation +2. That's pretty good, but I think that will probably sell for a decent amount. You can't buy direct from the MOD except for the stuff they sell on the MOD stuff. Like their vehicle sales. I've never seen them sell gas masks on their MOD sales. It's normally always just vehicles. I mean, ecologists are technically the weakest faction because they don't have much of like a military thing. Still a bit of this stash left somewhere, is there? Probably broken the game now, or I can't collect the stash. When you say LED suits, I assume you mean lead suits, and there's not proper lead suits to stop gamma radiation anyway. And no, I wouldn't bother. Regardless of what you're saying about the GSR, no, the GSR was never going to be a good mask because it was made to be stupidly low budget. The whole point was to cut the cost down to win the bid, not because it, you know, it failed at all the weapons trials. A good GSR is called the Avon M50 because that's basically what the GSR is. It's the Avon M50 made to a really bad standard, so they could get in a low bid and get it on purely the low bid. If you haven't read the history of the GSR, it's worth doing to understand why it's such a bad mask, in my opinion. Well, I don't think it's really opinion, because it's pretty much a fact why it's a bad mask. Well, I've never seen a lead suit for sale anyway. If you look at when there's been actual radiation incidents before, the people with lead suits have actually had just random strips of lead like tied to them with bits of rope. If you look at the Chernobyl liquidators, that's what they had. I bet that's fallen through the floor or something stupid. So yeah, they didn't actually have like properly made lead suits. There might be a company somewhere that does make lead-lined NBC type suits, but I've never seen anything like that on eBay. I suppose if you had a lead umbrella and you had it open and you knew the exact direction gamma radiation was coming from, the gamma rays, you know, were shooting from, that would be okay. The thing to bear in mind with gamma radiation, the easiest way to escape it is being in a little ditch, because gamma radiation can only go in straight lines. So if you dig a little trench and lay down in it or something like that, unless it's directly above you, it's not going to actually get you in there. It's why most recommendations are for people to convert basements into fallout shelters, because in theory gamma, unless there's like some sort of fallout directly on top of where you've got the basement, it's not going to come down. There's still going to be a radiation risk inside, but it's not going to be... it depends on the radiation, Mike. With gamma it's literally like a ray of light or whatever else. It can only go in straight lines from its source. With things like beta and alpha, then they can be, you know, irradiated and pretty much go anywhere. But the deeper down you are, the obviously safer you are. Well, funnily enough, you needed good material. I don't think even Calvin and Hatch, when I went there, was lead, because they don't need to. If you use thick enough concrete, you don't need lead. It's just by volume, you need less lead than concrete to stop gamma radiation. If you see the technical schematics of Calvin and Hatch, it's quite interesting, because it's basically built in a giant Faraday cage, as well as all the concrete, and that's so everything inside was protected from an EMP. So there was a lot of this stuff they actually thought about when they built those sort of things. What I was going to ask you, Mike, is have you ever seen a film called The Kill List? I might have asked you that before. That's a very good film if you haven't seen it. I think probably a C in physics. I didn't give a shit about school with things like that. It was either a B or a C. Although you get the actual result as just science and advanced science or something, don't you? You don't get an actual individual thing for like biology, chemistry and physics. But our teachers didn't really make learning very fun, so you know, I didn't really give much of a shit, to be honest, when I was doing my GCSEs. I was happy enough to get C's and B's in stuff, and that did me fine. Yeah, if you like The Kill List, Mike, you'll definitely like True Detective, because I reckon True Detective Series 1 rips off The Kill List a bit. I'm not going to say any more than that, but if you think what sort of stuff goes on in The Kill List, it's very similar to that. My C3 was fine until I eventually broke the straps on it. But C3s tend to be over £30 on a lot of the places selling them, which is why... did I not grab that stash? Which is why I've not got any interest in getting a second C3 or anything like that. They're pretty much just British light anti-gas respirators Mark II, to be honest. There's not much difference at all between a LAG Mark II and a Canadian C3. Because the C3 for Canada is essentially a LAG Mark III, so... I guess there's a little backpack hidden around here somewhere. Can't actually see anything. Oh, there it is. It's not on its own marker. Look, I suppose it is, but the thing doesn't. Don't really know what my dream job was, to be honest. The job I would like, to be honest, but it's not one that really exists anymore thanks to technology, is, you know, when the people, they had like several lighthouse keepers that would do the shifts in the really remote lighthouses. And that sounds like perfect to me if you're like pretty antisocial, you know. you spend like a few months to a year in an isolated lighthouse, just doing like logbooks and things and making sure everything's working. Oh, you're talking to Mike, not me, Peach. Yeah, I'm sure Mike can give you a link. Bandits. Let's take the silencer off. Oh, they all dead now. As soon as I was going to start attacking them. Right. You might grab his spaz and then just unload it and then drop it. Alright, good luck with your GCSEs then, but I imagine it's changed quite a bit since I did them. I might actually go and do that cave underneath this village while I'm here. That's the controller one though, isn't it, this one? Yeah. Yeah, Stalker's one of those games it's really easy to get in the mood to just play a load on. Not today, bloodsucker.
That old drunk. Not only is he a lazy bastard once he's had a drink, it's better here. We need to take it easy. But then he goes and takes a run at me and Joker saying we're young and ain't got a clue. Joker's a piece of work too. Gets pissed off, grabs his bag and disappears. While I was trying to calm Carton down, he left, and hell if I know where he went. And what am I supposed to do? Drink with that senile moron? No thank you. His vodka is shit. Yeah. To think how promising
stuck,
things
that's
were
great.
at the beginning.
Can I get it down on that? Oh, it does fly off, okay. And now it's flown through the side of the map, great. You can find Type 32 Swedish gas masks very easily on eBay.
Well? Drop in if something interesting comes.
No, as far as I'm aware, there's no such thing as a face shield for a GP5. Remember, the GP5 was a mass-produced civilian gas mask. Oh yeah, buy an armoured suit from, what's his name? 40k and then 8,000 advance. Okay. Right, I might as well do that wait till 3 AM thing. Let's just do another save. What looks like stuff? I've only seen one message. I assume you're on about the asbestos, but I'm assuming your previous comment got deleted by YouTube for some reason. I have to wait half an hour to
So you go.
I might as well sell him the drugs I don't need.
Don't let the door.
If you mean era gas masks, no. Because US gas masks are export banned from the US, so I only have a couple. I've covered all of those in my video on US masks. I have a Vietnam one, obviously, because I have the XM28, but that's sort of my own, because I don't have many US masks at all, simply because I can't legally buy them. No, your message didn't come through. You're probably typing something that YouTube considers to be like a removable thing. Yes, I got off Steam. I also have a disc copy. I think he probably just means more to protect the mask against impacts
Hey,
or
Stalker.
something.
How are you? Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, that's a nice price for an FM12. Did you get the bag and everything with it? Mm, 5 more minutes and we can start that quest.
I'm listening. Howdy ho.
I bet he's very precise about the time, look. Okay, so it's 02:58. I'm ready to go hunting. Oh, okay, he does let you go slightly early. I thought he was going to be like, no, we need to wait till exactly 3 AM. Yeah, some people do live in the exclusion zone.
Real quiet. We can't let it hear us.
We were all about this earlier. Everybody argues who my biggest fan is. I don't really care personally about people arguing over who, you know. Oh look, he's pushing me along.
We're there. It's close. I can sense it. If you see it, aim for the head. Don't get too close though. Chimeras can smell you a mile off, even when they're sleeping.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan in my room. I've got 2 big fans in my room. I've got the evaporative cooler with a big fan and the cooling fan. Well, there are NATO hoses, just not many nations use them. I think Israel has some 40mm hoses. If that's what you're asking, anyway.
The pastor is sleeping. Crab says hello. Fire!
It's over. Our job is done. Let's head back. Remember to pop in to see Trapper at Yanov and tell him the wounded Chimera is done with to get your share.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, it's not normally that easy, is it? Normally it puts up a bit more of a fight. Is that like the exact same one as I've got? Yeah, I'll just sell this one. Because you can get the unique shotgun, but I can't remember if that's a quest reward or if you get it from Nimble. It's like, it's also a semi-auto shotgun, it just does more damage to mutants.
What are you? A statue? If you got something, spill the beans. If not, take a hike. Howdy.
I might as well see if there's any repairs that need doing on here. I might as well wait here until my new suit's ready, rather than going off to the other map and coming back. Yeah, I'll be doing all the mutant quests at some point. Ah, collect the goods. Excellent.
That's your order complete.
Пап, покажи сталкера. Пап, ну покажи сталкера. Тот зашел в сторожку, выходит, на каждой руке по черепу.
Okay, so it's some clear sky body armor. Okay, so its base stats are better without any upgrades. Has an artifact slot, so I can put the anti-radiation one in there. And then I can get it upgraded. Right, I'll sell that other armor. Where did this other gas mask come from? Did I get it with that armor? Oh well, don't need it. Yeah, Nimble's in all three Stalker games.
That's right. Get on out of here. Here's to a steady hand.
He's also at the start of Shadow of Chernobyl, and you have to rescue him from the bandits. Yeah, if you read the description, it says it does more damage. It literally says it in the description.
Here's to a good day's work.
Impact, suit durability, energy recovery, wound healing, health restoration, number of containers. Yeah, want that. Let's get the weight reduction one for the armor. Alright, cool. So that's me fully kitted out. Oh, second generation night vision, yes please. And we'll go with psychic protection. Alright, so that's all the upgrades I can currently get done. Right, cool. So that means I'm pretty well, technically they're selling a more valuable mask advertised as a less valuable mask, so no, that doesn't really annoy me. I mean, it'd be good if every seller actually got the information right on their products, but it would annoy me more when it's the other way around, when people say like common masks like GP5s are rare, etc.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I just have to do that minefield one, don't I? Alright, let's go to Yanov. Duct tape might repair it. Don't post spoilers, Benny, but I did do that because I did get the full ending to Shadow of Chernobyl. Just don't use the filter that comes with it, Vanessa, because you'll most likely get it with the asbestos filter. Yeah, I'll probably go and see that.
To enter, holster your weapon.
Salco, we've already just said don't talk about it. You do it. Yeah, that's it. Remove your message.
Come on. Pop in sometime. It can be fun around here.
Can be fun around here.
How?
He doesn't have another quest for me yet. No? No, it's the other box at the moment, isn't it? Where I get free supplies. That's annoying. I should have grabbed some before I left. Oh well. Right, I'll do the Uncle Yar quest. Might as well.
Well,
Hey, it's Trapper.
Alright, Trapper's sent me the message now, so I'll go see him when I've done this quest. No, the hose on a GP4 is attached at the mask end. I mean, in theory you could damage the mask by cutting off,
Looks
but
like
don't do
a
that.
quiet village. Unless we disturb the local residents.
Yeah, second gen night vision looks a lot better than first gen night vision.
So peaceful. It's like a resort.
This is another one of the problems I had with mods like Misery, where the zombies are smarter. Quests like this just get broken. because you can't actually get there without them attacking you. I mean, I'm sure they probably eventually patch that out, but that's another reason I didn't like Misery, because it just breaks so much of the content that's in the base game.
We're almost there.
I think in this quest they're kind of triggered not to notice you.
Let's see if I was right. Shoot those bastards down. So, that's that. I can see you're bursting with questions, and I can understand that. Let's have a little talk, shall we?
Yeah, they're not passive anymore. There's that other one shooting from. Better take some anti-rads in a bit. It's a pretty radioactive area. Well, I've got the anti-radiation thing in the suit now, haven't I? And the artifact, which is very useful. No ammo in the SA8. There's ammo there. I'll grab some vodka again, because I gave all of that to what's his name, Camden. For anybody wondering, the gas mask they have on is the XM40, which is the M40 prototype, which I think actually looks cooler than the real M40. Is that all of them? will make my way back to Yanol now. I don't want that full gun, but I'll certainly have all the attachments on it. In real life, do you mean, or Stalker? In real life, the R1A1 SLR. But bear in mind, because I'm in the UK, it's not exactly like I can buy a dream gun and shoot it. Oh, there's some snorks. I only took one buckshot. I really don't need all this stuff, but I'll sell it as soon as I get back to the place. Favourite faction in this? Oh, it's Uncle Yar, but he's invincible. Yeah, I've said quite a few times, I want to go to America, but it's affording to do it. No, I don't have any Australian gas masks, although most Australian gas masks are just variations on British ones anyway. I don't actually know. I know they've done like variations on British ones where they've obviously changed them up a bit. But I don't know if they've domestically ever kind of designed their own entirely. Last mask I know for certain they had was the S10. Right, let's go see Thingy Bob quickly and then my stream will be over in a minute. Right, I know I have to go to the ventilation complex. Is there an actual particular time? No, it just says at night. Right, what I will do is how much weight can I carry? 46. Puts my weight a bit over. I can chuck a load of this stuff in there, can I? Okay, let's chuck all the vodka in for now. Chuck a load of the bandages in here. Really, I should just sell them. Right, 47.7. That's good. Yeah, I've shot a gun before, but I said that was years ago, because I get asked that on most streams. And it was just like a 22 long rifle, bolt rifle. I've also shot a shotgun, which I think was only like a 410 break barrel, but like I said, it was years ago, and it was before I was actually interested in guns. Because we used to know some people who used to live on a farm. So I didn't have a very big go with it, that's the problem. South now. got some zombies down there. Yeah. I've also got also pack weapons, so I don't much need one. Right, just down here a bit further to the Chimera. So I'm getting a little bit of micro stuttering now when you're running along, so I think that's when the game's loading stuff in too quickly for it to handle. It depends. I think they'll probably replace it with the Avon M50, but something like the FM12 would have been fine. Because the FM12 is just basically like the improved S10. Right, cool, let's... Oh, there he is. Right. Right, I'm going to do my Abu Hajar moment and see if it works. Oh, he's gone down there. Oh, there we go. Did it the easy way. Right, let's just go back and finish that quest. Oh yeah, because the S10 was actually a good mask and worked. The thing was as well, is if they're buying Avon masks, they're supporting British industry, which obviously keeps people in jobs. Whereas the Tories, what they really like to do, although I think it might have even been under Labour they signed the plans up to buy the GSR, you know, what they like to do is basically just go for whoever the lowest bidder is, which is often a foreign company. And you know, while in theory I have nothing against them supplying goods, it's not protectionist and doesn't help your own country. It's like the same reason British Steel collapsed. Because they, you know, said, oh no, we'll do our best to protect British steel jobs. Oh, the Chinese Premier's coming on a visit. Oh yeah, let's buy all this cheap Chinese steel that you're flooding our market with. Oh look, we ruined more British industries by buying really cheaply imported goods rather than supporting our own industries. I may do another live stream Sunday, but I'm definitely going to try and do one on Monday or Tuesday, because what I want to do with live streams is try and do them on days I don't do a regular video, because I do videos on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday now. So I ideally want to do a live stream on either Monday or Tuesday, and then probably again on the Thursday, because obviously I work weekends now, so I don't want to do it on Saturday night, because when I come home from work I'm quite tired, and then obviously I have to get up again early for Sunday, so I don't, you know, want to actually do on Saturday night. And Mike does his streams, Weapon Collector, on Friday and Saturday, so I don't want to be doing one at the same time as his. Predator, is that the yeah, this is the one, but I thought he had an automatic shotgun, unless it was a mod that replaced that. Yeah, I'll just put this in storage for now. And I'll just keep the auto STALKER that's upgraded, because that's probably going to be all around more practical. Right, that will do it for this stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been nice for me because the chat's not had people swearing at each other in it and stuff like that. Yeah, new Predator film was crap. Yeah, that video will be live in a couple of weeks. I've said over and over again in these streams, I don't know. Okay, you won't be on Saturday. I probably still won't do a stream no Saturday, as said, because I'll be working Sunday, so I don't particularly want to do one Saturday night. Yeah, like I said, this wasn't an FAQ stream anyway. A lot of people are asking the things I've already answered loads of times in streams before now. Anyway, I'll probably see you for a stream again either Monday or Tuesday now. So, see ya.